What are you talking about?
Oh, everybody get down. No one follows us, or I kill myself and then her.
So yeah, this movie, Night and Day, just is in a world where there is no physics at all. I mean,
there's some.
Well,
just
they
not
have
lots.
night and day, right?
I'm just saying.
There's a planet Earth, right?
There is. I guess there's gravity. That's about it.
Yeah. Occasionally there's gravity.
Yeah, there's no gravity. I was about to say that's the one thing that this movie doesn't have, because fucking Tom Cruise is flying all over the place. He's managing to stick to things that I'm like, wait a minute, how's he doing the scene from The Matrix and not dead yet?
Oh, you guys didn't realize he's a superhero.
Yeah. Well, weren't you waiting for there to be some sort of excuse in here, like this was all in The Matrix? Because there's no other explanation how this
there
could
is that
be
point
reality.
where I thought, they could totally go that way.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, let me change that. There is no physics except when convenient. I mean, it's like, because, I mean, in this movie, the reason why I say that is because Tom Cruise is just running around, bumping into things, blowing up stuff, running into walls, and the whole time nothing happens to him. I mean, bullets just fly around him. I think the reason why he doesn't get hit by any bullets is because this fool is just grinning through the whole everything he does. He just smiling. He got them big old bulletproof teeth.
Those goddamn teeth create like a force field around.
Exactly. He's just running. That's why he smiles so much. Them bullets be like, hey, pling, pling, pling.
Yeah.
Back when he did Lions for Lambs, or was it Lambs for Lions? I can't remember.
I think it was Teeth for Lions.
Yeah, I was making fun of his teeth. I was like, look at those big ass crazy veneers he got. He went overboard, like giant chiclets. But in this movie, they show a picture of him, a real picture of him when he was young, and when he was a Cub Scout. And he had those big ass teeth even back then.
Nah,
like those are his real teeth.
Oh yeah, no,
that's just named the guy smiling.
Yeah.
That was Photoshop because we know there was no young Tom Cruise.
He was made from a pod.
Hey, man,
Exactly.
He was dodging bullets because he has the protection of Xenu.
I think you know what? I think he is Xenu.
I was about to say, isn't he like the same age as Clint Eastwood by now?
That's what you watch this movie and it's like lots of extreme close-ups and him with his shirt off at every possible chance, and you're going, he's around 50 and he looks like he's younger than me. He looks like he's like maybe 30.
Oh, no, you know what, Tom Cruise? You don't ever want him to do this trend of adopting little black children from Africa because he's sacrificing their blood and drinking it to stay young.
Because the funny thing is that...
Excuse me, agency, time for another black child.
Well, he does have an adopted black child.
Not anymore. That kid is dead. He drank it.
I want to be fair here now. Adopted black children are delicious.
And the stars, you know what? They keep getting new ones. We think that they adopted them.
That's true. After a while, you don't see them no more.
They eating them, and they just say, give me another black child that look like the last one. Because everybody, they look the same.
Everyone knows that Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt have adopted like third world children, right? But do you know who they are? Do you really know that when you're seeing them that they're I know they didn't have an Asian? I don't know.
Go on, I'm going to let you talk real quick. I just got a quick question here. Name one black child that you've seen adopted by these white celebrities that has grown up. None has seen.
True.
We have not seen any of these kids since they got adopted and pulled in that house. And everybody talking about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson didn't eat children. Now we get in trouble.
Are you sure that Tom Cruise didn't adopt Webster? Because what happened to that guy? I mean, we always knew what was going on with Gary Coleman, but you never heard from Webster.
You know what? Webster is Tom Cruise.
But you know what? The sad thing about this movie is it's really sad. I felt bad for she is looking older than Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
She's not as old as Tom Cruise. I know.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta give it to her. She still wears a bathing suit well. She does. I had to give it to her on that too. I was like, well, the face, she's kind of, and she hasn't quite hit the wall, but she's coming real close to it. But the body still looks good in the bathing suit.
How sad it is, though, that you're watching this film and it makes you like Tom Cruise's character because you feel like he's slumming being with Cameron Diaz.
Lee, I think you agree with me. If we were all at a bar and she came up and said to any one of us, I'd fuck you tonight, any one of us would go with her.
I mean, even with those new collagen fish lips she's got, I'd still say yes. Let's go right now. Let me pay my tab. You know what? Forget my tab. They can keep my card.
But then again, for me, a fish head can have a fine ass body, and I'll fuck that. So I don't have any leg to stand, or fin to stand on it.
I tell, look, your grandson Leon, he's over there.
Man, leave that girl alone, man. The reason why we keep talking about her, I mean, Cameron Diaz, is she in her 40s yet?
I don't think so.
Oh, come on.
No,
She's way in her 40s.
I think she's like at least
No,
30.
she's
No,
probably
I
about
think
30.
she's in her late
probably
30s.
30
She's
days.
in her
Late
40s.
30s.
Oh, well, I'll take back everything I said. I mean, I thought she was at least 40. I mean, the thing, see, Cameron Diaz still has that bubbly attitude, that personality.
Yeah.
And we keep thinking of her as that Charlie's Angels girls, where actually she's, she should be playing moms now and everything. So, which she has. So I
Yeah.
don't think she's fighting it.
Like last time I saw her was in The Box, where she had a fucked up leg and she was very frumpy, frumpy wife in that thing.
Yeah, well, and then hell, how long ago was Being John Malkovich, where they had her
yeah,
totally
in that
frumped
fright
up.
wig.
Like
Yeah,
they,
she looked
yeah,
real
fright
bad.
wig.
I know
yeah.
they pushed off a 5-story building and said, "Okay, you're hired." No, it's in this movie. I think it works because even though it's silly at sometimes, it's kind of bringing a good sense of screwball to the action genre. Because what you have here is Tom Cruise plays some sort of agent. Now we find out what organization he's with later, but early on we don't know what's going on with him. He's just grinning and running around shooting people and blowing up things and landing planes when he's killed everybody on the plane. And
He's a super spy.
yeah, he's a super agent of some
generic-
kind.
He's a
Sup-
00 something.
Yeah, he's
Duper. He's a super duper 00 something.
Oh, yeah.
and very
The shit he was
much,
doing.
very much, he is supposed to be the American 007 here because
Yeah.
this film is a James Bond film from the viewpoint of the Bond girl.
But somehow Cameron Diaz gets mixed up in whatever's going on with him. This agency is after him, and we don't really know in the beginning if the agency is right when they say, don't believe this guy. He's crazy. He's delusional. He's going to do anything, lie to get out of trouble. Or is he defending himself against this agency that's after him? Because all we know is that he needs some device to take it back to some guy. And that could be for any reason at all. It could be for his own benefit, or it could be to save the world.
It's a mystery.
It is. And
How can you keep yourselves from saying, "Spill Crew, go ahead and tell us what's the answer"? Give it 5 minutes, Corey will let you know.
Oh, am I the new spoiler now?
You have been for a while. I've been not saying anything.
He's-
Spoiler, you have spoiled me.
I've been watching this.
You can only hang out with him so long before you become corrupted.
Wait, you're
Leon
spoiling
Pig.
movies and somehow you're trying to make it back my fault again?
I think it must be an alien parasite or something. It's all I can think of. He's just moved on to Corey now.
Leon is my father. I've turned to the dark side. But no, what I think is funny because the whole time that they're put into this adventure where it like I said, there's a lot of death, there's a lot of destruction. Tom Cruise has this funny line to say for everything. He has this really affable personality where you like him no matter what destruction he's causing. And you can see at moments where you see him killing a lot of people and you're thinking like, well, this guy's just cold. But then you see him actually save somebody's life that he doesn't have to, which is very expendable. And I like him for pretty much the first half of the movie because that is where we get most of that charming personality.
Listen, there's no need to panic. I have contained the situation.
Situation?
Yeah, we've lost the pilots.
Where did they go?
I mean, they're dead.
The pilots are dead.
Shot.
By who?
Me. Actually, I shot the first pilot. He shot the second pilot. He's just one of those things.